good morning or light or night or whatever, really. I'm gonna be talking about Lost Embers. Cake did this! Cake did this! Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about this because I really like this map. I think it's a fucking great map and I just wanted to talk about it, yeah, basically. Just gonna go over the areas and what I think about them, like, as the baseline, and keep some stuff here and there. That's, yeah. First of all, the wires. I think this is a super fucking strong beginning of a map. It's super short, yes, but it's like it's really good, and it sets the mood for like the rest of the map, or at least that's what I thought it was gonna do. But like, we'll get more into that later. Uh, I really like how it just straight up, like from the beginning, it just forces you to use sandbox. 100% sandbox. You start at the beginning of the map and there's this glass pane that you have to break. I mean, there's no press here to start map button. No, it's just you have to figure out through sandbox how to get out of there. I was breaking a fucking copper block wall because I thought that was the exit. No, you're just supposed to break the glass, and that's what I did after because I realized I was being stupid. But I really love how it just introduces sandbox like instantly. The first thing you do in this map is sandbox, and that's based, and it goes like this throughout the whole map. It's just pure sandbox, and this map doesn't, like, the fucking beginning is just paths of single lines of blocks over lava. This map doesn't shy up or like out of that. It's great, and I really like that about this map. This is a nice just starting area. It's super small. It has this moving piston things that I really liked and that I thought, well, I don't know, it was trying to tell a story or something, whatever. But I really like this area. It's just super good. Mob design is non-existent, as expected. It's just the first area has basically nothing on it. You have no tools. You have nothing. There are no fucking tools in this area, basically. You're just bare naked trying to survive. Then you... Oh, also, I forgot the names of the areas, so I just named them whatever. I think most of them are correct, but don't blame me if they are wrong, because I tried to look them up and they are not in the... I just couldn't find them, whatever. Then you leave. This area is great, really. It's also... It looks super good. The layout is super good, and honestly, it's just a really strong beginning of the map. It just... Then you like leave into the cliff, I think it's the cliff. And this area is just more sandbox. I died already because I had like no food at all. I was fucking starving, and I thought it was gonna be a more resource scarce map because, you know, it's supposed to be very hard, so I think it's gonna be super scarce. I thought the food balancing was gonna be like just improving throughout the map. You got bread. I got bread, and then after that I was fine. The ending of this area, I mean, also this area has like a shit ton of secrets, like everywhere, and this is when one of my, I think one of the biggest strengths, but also a downside of this map plays. It's like you don't know what is playable and what is not playable in this map, like at all. It is impossible to tell what random cliff is supposed to be playable and what isn't. Am I supposed to go into that random ass cliff over there? Is it backdrop or is that playable? And then you'll go there and there's like spotters at a random ass chest there. And it's like, what? Why is this here? And then you go to some other place that you think is more obvious. It's like, oh yeah, he did that before, so he's gonna do it again, but here. And no, no, he doesn't. He does. It's just kinda confusing on that end, but I do think it's great. It rewards exploration like a lot, and the layout, honestly, just nails the interior design of areas. The interior design of just basically every single area is top notch, in my opinion. I do think you could have given more resources here, because this is not a resource-starving map. So the beginning just kinda starves you out of like everything for no reason, because the rest of the map is really, really resource non-intensive. You like get everything, and I'm gonna get into that later. But yeah, this was painting a picture of a more slow, resource-starving map for me. But as I said again, it isn't. This is still a good area. It's super vertical. This map is fucking super vertical. It remembers me of a later area, but like, yeah, it's a cool area. The design is not even the. I forgot, bruh. The interior design is just super good, super clean. Then you get into the monument. This is the first area I went into after that area, because there's like 4 paths you can take. This is super fucking open, and I love this area. But it's also it was super confusing. This is where like the cake syndrome kicked in. You don't know where to go ever. Most areas have no clear like direction. I was going just random places, and this is this is a high praise, but also a critique of the map, of the design. It's like you don't know where you're supposed to go, what is decoration, what isn't. I was going through outside of the buildings, and I was like, I wouldn't do this in other maps, but this map really incentivizes it, because it puts shit everywhere. It puts spawners everywhere, it puts gameplay in like where you won't find gameplay. Every decoration is fucking gameplay, everything is gameplay. So I was like going around going around a building, then up outside, like from outside a building, then into the building, and then into another building. It's just like I had no clear direction of where I was and where I was supposed to go. I was just going from I see a spawner, I go there, bro. That's it. I had no clear direction of like where anything was supposed to be. But I still like it. It's a super good area. Then this is where I was kinda going into what the fuck is this moment, because this is where you get a shit ton of resources. You get a lot of resources. Like I was talking here in the clip, you're resource starved, and this you're resource wealthy. The food, you go from bread to steak instantly, no in between. Either steak or baked potatoes. There's no in between. Just steak or baked potatoes. You go from bread to that, and the healing is just tremendously different. You go from playing kind of slow, carefully, to batshit insane, which I like the batshit insane. Don't get me wrong, but I also think it's just like I was confused because the balancing in the food was just like I give up. It's just randomly just wow, steak, okay, sure, I don't mind it really, but I was painting a different picture at the beginning, so I was confused. And then I was in the middle of the monument. Take in account, this is the third area in the map that I played, and I was almost full iron in terms of armor. That's a shit ton of armor. And there's this area, this section right here above your monument. I saw green and I was like, this guy is crazy. There's probably something there. I went there. There's iron. You can see iron in the picture, like on the lower right. It's like I made tools. I made iron tools. I made a diamond sword. There's an anvil in the monument, and there's books before that. This book, so I made a sharpness 2. I diamond sword. So I went from literally just leather, eating bread, to basically full iron, with a sharpness 2 diamond sword and iron tools. It's like I was so and eating steak, of course. I was so confused. That's such a gigantic jump from one area to another. This is literally the third area in the map, and you already have what, like 7 armor thingies. 7 armor things. I was so confused. I was really, I just didn't know where this was going. I was like, how is this gonna ramp up? How is this gonna ramp up if this is just the third area? What is this? Also, there's like a gazillion blazes in this area, and that's another problem I think this map has, that I'm gonna talk about that later. Then I went into the web. This was trivial. The only problem was just cave spiders, because the armor doesn't protect against poison. And poison is cave spiders have like different poison. I think it's custom. They give poison 2 instead of 1, so it's like super strong and it hits hard. So I was just killing them with with a bow. I mean, and this area is it's fine, not really noteworthy, but I don't like like you don't shy away from using cobwebs, spamming cobwebs everywhere, which is annoying, but it's also good. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This isn't a noteworthy area. But it's also super short, super short. The bridge. Oh, I love the bridge. This on the next area I'm gonna talk about. This is are basically 2 of my top 3 areas in the map. Really, top 3, top 4. And this is super linear, of course, but I love that it just nails. Like, there's so many ways to clear this. You can go straight up and just reach across those gaps, or you can go down and you can go more down, and you can go up again and more down and up again and more down and more up, down. It's also super bow heavy area, which is again the Blaze's fault. It's Blaze's fault. Cake love Blazes, and this was kinda easy. Really, just the problem was the Blazes, because armor doesn't protect against fire. It's basically true damage. But everything else, I had 7 armor. Everything else was tickling me. I had stake. I didn't care. I died to fall damage because I was being stupid. But that's on me. Other than the map, them in the area was kinda super easy. But yeah, I really love that. That it just the way you go like up and then down and then up again and then more down and then more up, and also the wool isn't just the place you would least expect it. I was expecting it to be on the like almost at the end, but no, it's like almost at the beginning, but in the lower part. It's kind of goofy, but yeah. Also, something I really love about this map, the spawner placement is honestly immaculate. It's just really good. The spawner placement is really good. Just use less places, please. Just use less places. It's really good area, one of my favorites in the map, to be honest. I have no complaints. Then this is my favorite area, but it's also the area where kinda everything broke for me. Balance was broken. This area is just I love it though. It's super verticality, sandbox spam. No, you can't get anywhere without sandbox, and that's something I love, by the way. And it's just holy shit, super verticality, super everything. I didn't knew where the fuck I was going. There's like a lot of small gaps and places you can get into, just going from bridge to bridge. I was walking around in one bridge, I see one building is full of mobs, I jump into another bridge because there's a small crevice here, and like it's kind of really weird, but this is where you get the enchanting table. Which is kind of goofy, because I didn't have lapis lazuli at the moment, so I kind of got it and didn't do anything with it. But it's a super early enchanting table, and I think that's a mistake. I think enchanting tables should come later. And I finished this area, and honestly, it's one of the best areas in the map. This is the best area in the map, in my opinion. You get a lot of iron too, that can be bottom of this pit, and I think I was full iron already in the 5th area. I was basically full armor in the fifth area already, and I was so confused because that's such a jump. This is like the opposite of Freezer Starving, which I thought the map was at the beginning, because it also says it's like very hard, and I was so confused. Like you get this, and then you get like in the loot, you get fucking leather steel, but I'm already basically full armor, full iron in terms of armor. Like I wasn't picking up any loot basically. You also get a lot of iron tools, and you get an anvil, and you get a shit ton of books. So yeah. Then I went to the temple. This area is good, but it's also like absolutely batshit insane small. Only one of those triangles is playable. The other three maybe is for like decoration, which I think is really sad. It also has my favorite trap in the map. I mean, it's not my favorite trap, but it's like one of it's my second favorite trap. And I really like it because it explodes and reveals some chests below, and I think that's really clever. I don't have a lot to say about this area. It's super small. It has a Ravager, but you can cheese it. You can just cheese it really. It's super easy to cheese. Just put some blocks and you either mow it down with a bow or kill it with your sword. It's really super easy. It's not really dangerous at all. The only real danger in this area is the void, but you can stay clear of the void really easily, and you have a shit ton of ender pearls and shit ton of levitation potions and a shit ton of ways to save yourself. It's super easy to save yourself from void. There's also a shit ton of places. Every area has a shit ton of places. I was full iron. Everything was super easy to deal with, except the blazes. Why? Because the blazes put me on fire. And the fire is not like, armor doesn't protect against fire. That's cringe. There's a shit ton of blazes. Also the lower space of that area is so spawner cramped. I just jumped in, got the wool and left. I just dipped. I wasn't gonna clear all of that. There was too much. I used one of those injector fire resistant potions. I just cheesed that because I'm not gonna deal with like that amount of places. You have to spam your bow. Pray for God you got a good bow. I mean, 2 power 1 bows, 4 power 1 bows, fuse them together to make a power 3 bow, because this amount of blaze spam is insane. There's just too many blazes everywhere. Then I went to the wall. I was just going around really. The wall. This area, I was confused because I didn't know where to go most of the time. It is weird. This is where the cake syndrome starts to kick in. This is super vertical, which I think is good. It has flawless interior design as per usual. But yeah, the problem really was just there were no clear paths and no clear direction in where to go. It was super goofy for me. I was just looking at buildings and bridging there because it's goofy. I don't have a lot to say. It's a cutesy area. It's like more of a in between the monument and the city, which is whatever. I don't know. It's a neat little area. I think it's also it looks good. But yeah, the interior design is super good. It also has a shit ton of, as you can see, 1 block white paths, and I think that's super cool. But the falls are not as dangerous. Still though, it uses a shit ton of places again. Everything has places in this map. There's not a single area without places, I think. I'm not really sure, but there's like places fucking everywhere. And yeah, it's like, if you fall, you drink when you fall, you drink a fire rest potion and block your way to safety, or you drink one slow falling levitation potion and you're safe. There's really no real danger of falling. And you get into the city, which is personally a close 4th place on my favorite. The only problem with this area is that it really is the least cohesive area in the map. It is not cohesive at all. There's no direction on anything. You're going outside buildings into small places, which is super good. The interior design is flawless again, but there is no real sense of direction in this area. You don't know where the fuck you're going. You don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know what to. It's super weird. Then you like just leave half cleared areas everywhere. It's weird. Also, take in mind this is the 6th and 7th area. How was it before time skipping? Yeah, 6th and 7th area because this is 2 areas together. I was full iron by this point, and I got a fucking. There's where the power creep starts to creep in because this map has a power creep problem. This map really has a power creep problem. You get a netherite ingot from here, and you also get a protection 3 max health helmet. Protection 3 max health diamond helmet on it, on this area. And you can just get a, like straight up just in the 6th, 7th area I played, I was using a protection 3 netherite helmet with max health on it. That I didn't took that off in the entire map. I never changed my helmet. I was using that through the whole map. I put Unbreaking 3 on it. It's unbreakable. Netherite 3, with Unbreaking 3. Not gonna take that shit off ever. I was confused. Oh yeah, I was kind of worried about repairing it, but I didn't really. Then you got into the sewers. Actually, I played this area later because I felt like just the slides are wrong. Because I felt like I was skipping content before, and I went back and yes, I was skipping content. The mines. I didn't play the mines. Why? Because I was walking. It's like you enter the area and the wall is right there. The wall box is visible and you can exit from below. So I just slow falling. I mean, I actually entered from the bottom. It just blocked like 10 blocks up and left, which is kind of sad. So I have no really strong opinions of this one, other than it was actually the reason I didn't fully complete it was because it was too easy for me at that point. I was overpowered. Nothing was doing real damage to me, and the only way I was getting damage was because I was ignoring enemies. I was completely ignoring enemies. You also get a +2 damage offhand in the pit, and that plus my sharpness 2 diamond sword. I was 2-tapping everything. It was, and the enemies were not dealing a lot of damage to me. Taking account I was playing in normal mode for the whole thing, but I thought it was too easy, so I bumped it up to hard mode. It was still too easy. I was overpowered, really, so I just finished this area in like 7-10 minutes. I went through from the bottom. I actually can show it like right. I entered from right there above where I cannot point because I'm stupid. I went from the green path on the side of the cliff, and I just went there. That's it. You see I had a picture, but I forgot to put it because I'm stupid. Haha. And yeah, it's just right there. The objective is just right there. You can kind of see it. The lava paths below there. It's just the objective is just there. Really, I interacted in this area with 2 spawners. Just 2 spawners. I mean, the whole area was 2 spawners. For me, the whole area was just 2 spawners. And I think it's really cool that you can enter an area from like 7 different sides. But when an area is 2 spawners long, it doesn't really. I think that's a fault. I think that's a problem, really. And also, I was too overpowered, so I didn't care for the loot in this area because it was obviously below what I was supposed to get. I mean, I had fucking a netherite protection 3 max health helmet. What else did I want? Like, nothing really. That you get into the fortress. This is the where peak damage over time creep starts to settle. This map uses a shit ton of damage over time. It has places everywhere, and this area also has withers and withers with bows. So you get hit, anything that hits you deal damage over time to you. So my super armor wasn't doing as great, but still clear this easily. I just used the fuck out of the I mean, just destroyed every single ender crystal on site, and I was using those special arrows you get to destroy like all the spawners, so I didn't have to climb up or down. And it was super easy, but super annoying too, because of all of the damage over time, and it's just fire damage over time. It's all fire damage over time, which is super annoying, really. And yeah, this is it. This is those three. Also, another complaint I have about those arrows, I think the red one is the best one. Yeah, it's the best one. It deals damage to nearby enemies, knocks them off. It also lights the area, because fire lights up the area. Then the next one, the dark blue one, is just it just explodes, but doesn't without all the fire, which is cringe. Like, it's just like a worse version, because it literally just removes the lighting. And then the third one doesn't even damage enemies. I think I understand what you were going for, but I think the first one is just straight up better than the rest, and they're supposed to be upgrades, but I think they're just straight up downgrades. I chose this room right here. I didn't touch a single spawner. I really just sniped them. I went down easily. Not a single spawner inside, no problem. I did jump down. I was just like, fuck it, and I just got myself a fire rest potion, jumped like all the way down. Turns out below the lava there's slime blocks, so I just bounced, and I was so confused, but I think that's actually super clever, putting slime blocks there. It's super clever, super fucking clever, really. And this is the worst area in the map, the uncanny gate. This is what I've been complaining about the whole time. This is the peak problem. Everything here has fire aspect, fire anything. If you run out of arrows, you're done for. Because this area, you're not gonna be using your sword at all. You're just fucking gonna spam your bow. No swords for you. It's gonna be all bow. All bow. There's also the problem. There's zombies and skeletons, mostly the skeletons, that have fire resistance. If they fall into the lava, good luck finding them, because they don't float. So they fall into the lava, they stay in the lava, and they shoot at you from the lava where you can't see them. You have to wait for the arrow to fire. And then you see where the arrow came from, and you just spam your bow right there and then try to guess where they are. It's super annoying. If you run out of arrows, you're done for. You better leave, because you're not gonna complete this area without fucking arrows. Everything, it also fucks up your durability. I was more concerned with my durability than my health in this area, and I burned my fucking steak rations. Nothing killed me. Nothing was close to kill me. But everything was tickling me so much, I burned through everything. My durability in my state, it's just like, please now. Also taking account, like, I know the problem with the skeleton shooting at you from the lava. It's in a shit ton of maps, but in this area, I mean, it's not in this map, like somewhere else, but in this area, it happens so often that it's really annoying. I hate this area, and I wanted to stop playing when I played this area. I wanted to cheat. I didn't, but I really wanted to cheat. I use like 3 fire breaths, just shits, just like, just get over with. The last room is really. There's a shit ton of places. Like it's just shit ton of places, shit ton of skeletons. Everything, the floor is lava, the ceiling is lava. You are just in a corner spamming your bow. Nothing. Like you kill like 3 mobs, another 3 mobs spawn. You use your explosive fucking arrows, but no, the spawners are hidden between rocks, so you have to walk all the way there. Meanwhile, you're killing like a gazillion blazes spawning. It's so spammy, but they don't even damage you that much. It's just the damage over time is tickling you so hard, and it's just, I hate this area. I really hate this area, and I think it's by far the worst one in the map. Then there's, wait, no, I have to go back to here, yes, because then I played this one again, yeah. And then I played this area. I really like this area. I don't think, yeah, honestly, this was one of my favorite maps after the map. Although it still sins from the blaze spam. Everything in, I swear, there's not a single area without blaze spam. It's incredible. It's honestly insane how many blazes there are in this map. And you got no water bucket to just stop the fire. So you have constant damage, you know, damage over time in Minecraft is super annoying because of the tilt and and you can remove it from the accessibility settings, yes, I know. I lowered them to like 10%, but still, the damage tick moves you, and you try to jump, you get a tick and it pulls you down. It's super annoying, and it's everywhere. This area is like 24/7 on fire. I mean, there's like another 24 areas that are 24/7 on fire. But I think this drop, like this is the view down, this drop here is super cool. This drop here was super cool, and I was really enjoying just sniping ghost spawners with explosive arrows. I think it's the explosive arrows are a big plus, but I also think a big because you can cheese a lot of areas. Yes, I think it was super fun. It has my favorite trap that I survived because I was broken as hell. Like you can kinda see in the right side of this picture, like in the middle portion of the tunnel, there's an enchanting table there. I didn't take it because I had one already, but still, I activated trap somehow. I don't remember how, and I survived it. Like the whole thing blew up. I survived. Nothing happened. I just ate a golden apple. Nothing happened. I was broken as shit. I was like, ain't no way I survived this, but I did. And that was cool. I'm unkillable. But still, damage over time really is the only thing that was managing to almost kill me. I did die a lot in this map, but mostly to fall damage because I was being super reckless and being stupid. But I never lost anything. And it's not the area's design problem, I just played like an idiot. And also in this area, you get a +4 offhand, +4 damage offhand for free, right there, +4 damage. That's insane. What is this damage clip? It's insane. Then I played the oven. At this point, I had already a lot of diamond pieces. No, I think it was full diamond already. I was full diamond already. Full diamond, like, and with a netherite helmet, of course. And my sharpness 3, because at that point I upgraded my sword from. By the way, that sword that I got from like the literal third area I'm still using it in the second to last area. Still, in the third, I got it in the third area. Okay, second to last area, still using that. Haven't found anything better. Sharpness 3 sword, a diamond sword. Yeah, with a +4 of damage offhand. I was one-tapping everything. Like straight up just one-tapping almost everything for my crit. 1 or 2 tapping. This area is super fun though. It's super good, one of the best ones in the map. This is how you make a joke area. Now, this is really how you make a joke area. Also, I have to get into the humor of this map. The humor, you got a laugh out of me like a lot of times. I think the humor in this map is mostly really clever. It's just like not super in your face, but it's like not off-putting, but it's funny. It's just you're laughing the whole time. You're having a good time. This is a map where you have a good time. But yeah, the oven is basically the quintessential joke area that is great, because it's just great. It is just great, and I have nothing but praise for this area, except for the duration. I think this is not a problem with the area. I mean, with the area, but the map like this was too short, and I think that it left me a bad taste. But that's nah, I'm not gonna complain about that. I think. Like I entered from the side and the wool box was right there. I still completed the whole area though because it was super fun. I think this is a highlight of the map. The fucking oven. The oven! And I was laughing my ass off because it's just too stupid. But I love it. 10 out of 10. Yes. This was basically my Hellfuck Castle experience. I was unkillable. I was literally unable to die. I was full diamond protection 2 with netherite helmet. I had 47 golden apples. I stopped eating steak. I started eating golden apples instead. Because you get a shit ton of golden apples. And take in mind, I wasn't being super careful about golden apples. I was using them a lot when I was like in a pinch. I was like, oh no, I need health now. You know, if I'm getting hit, I need health now. I eat a golden apple. That's what I was doing the whole map. But in this area, it was a breeze. The easiest area in the map for me. Look at that health bar. Look at that health bar. Look at that health bar. That is insane. I was... Okay, I'm not gonna say a lot about this area because I was literally, like no joke, one-tapping everything, one-tapping every single mob except for one that was super tanky, that the zombie with like full netherite armor. I was two-tapping that one instead of one-tapping. Oh, I just have two-tap. Oh, poor me. Of course, I was able to tank them. I was opening a chest, and like 3 enemies were hitting me. I didn't give a shit. I'm not gonna die. I was more so worried about my durability. This whole area, I wasn't even looking at my health. I'm not gonna die. I was looking at my fucking durability. I was opening my inventory in the middle of the fight just to see my durability and see, it's fine. I continued. I blew up everything because I got the pickaxe that explodes everything, and I set off like every single TNT by mistake because I kept forgetting. And I survived all those explosions. I took like 2 charge creepers to the face. I survived them. Don't care. Fucking everything. I'm literally bulletproof. I am unkillable. I became a raging monster of destruction, an unstoppable force that is literally just unkillable. The fire damage wasn't a problem at this point because I didn't feel damage at all. It was my skin is made of iron. I'm bulletproof. I'm literally hardening in response to trauma. Yes, this is where I'm gonna get into this leads perfectly into the balance problem of this map. Yes, this map has a goofy balance problem. You see, you get a ton of damage. I got a sharpness 2 diamond sword at the beginning, plus damage for attack damage offhand later on. Also, okay, first off, before I get into the critique of the balance problem of this map, I'm gonna talk about the flame lockers. I think that those boots are super cool. I loved going around the whole map just walking. I had nothing to do around the whole map, I just wanted to walk. Explore little places I haven't been to that I knew I didn't need, but I did still did. I was walking around. It's super good. It's like Ice Walkers or Frost Walker, I mean, but it converts lava into obsidian. So also lava was trivial at this point. I could tank it. I was more so worried about the durability of my armor when I was inside the lava than my health. But the flame lurkers just ignore that. You can just walk in the lava, which I think is super cool. But still, lava is irrelevant, and at this point, completely irrelevant. It's a non-issue. And then you get into John's Mead. You get an hour of health boost. 1 hour of health boost. You get like 6 of these potions throughout the map. That's 6 hours. That's 6 hours of health boost. You can beat the map in 10 hours. And I think that the first 3 hours you don't get access to these potions. So you basically have a permanent health boost in this map. The resistance and strength is irrelevant because it's just 4 minutes. And guess what? There's better potions. All around the map there is a shit ton of potions, and it's just like book and potion spam. This map is book and potion spam everywhere. You get speed. I had permanent speed because it's 20 minutes and you find like 3 or like at least 2 in every chest. So you like at least 40 minutes. You have at least 40 minutes to find a different chest that contains it, so you can fucking drug yourself. I was full of drugs. This map was just drugging myself simulator. Strength, also 20 minutes, you get a shit ton of strength potions. It's +3 attack damage and a +4. That's 7 attack damage with your fist, not counting everything else. 7 attack damage. Base damage, my base damage was 7 damage. Not counting crit, not counting my sword, just 7 damage flat all the time. That's insane. I was one-tapping everything. Also, I really like that you play a bucket. I mean, a water bucket. You get fucking lava buckets everywhere, but you get no water bucket. Which I think is fine if it wasn't for the amazing spam of places throughout the whole map. This map has too many places, and you have to deal with them. The places are dead, you're still on fire. You're not gonna die, but you have to wait out I mean, you don't have to wait it out, but it's still gonna annoy the shit out of you. Not fire. But you cannot put it off because you have no bucket. And yeah, you have resistance too. 40% flat damage resistance for 10 minutes. I was doping myself with these ones in the oven and in black wool. I think also in the third to last area, I also use this a lot. Which is basically to become unkillable, like literally straight up unkillable for 10 minutes. And you got a shit ton of them, so you can do that. I was opening chests just to see what it was in them, like super quick. I didn't take anything, didn't care. It was useless for me at that point. I mean, I was already unkillable, and I was one-tapping everything. And also, of course, you got the absorption for the chug it in instant, like extra health bar. It's just insane, and it's just insane. It's just insane. I think giving replay resistance for a lot of time is a good way to make potions usable. But I also think resistance 2 is too much. It's 40% flat damage off. You can take a hammer to the face, you won't even feel it. It's insane. I had a shit ton of golden apples too. I stopped eating steak. I stopped eating steak. It's just insane. I was surviving. The whole building explodes. I was being clean. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to me. I am unkillable. I didn't care. Full diamond protection through slash protection 3 slash blast protection resistance 2. Nothing. Also with the netherite helmet that you get in the 7th area, netherite helmet protection 3, max health. Yeah, goofy ah. The balance in this map really is goofy ah. And look at us. Okay, look at the top right street, like part of this picture. Like I had more buffs. I think this is yeah, I had like 5 buffs all the time. 5 buffs. This like right there. That's all the buffs I had like all the time. All the fucking time. Magically, you don't get regen. I don't know why you don't get regen, which I think is fine because you would have been more unkillable than you already are. It's insane. It's insane. Just the imbalance issue in it is just insane. You become unkillable. It's difficulty very hard from the beginning. It's 5 areas and then it's like instantly you become an unkillable god of destruction. I'm gonna talk about the enchantment books and basically everything else about this map. Blazes, of course, are the star of this map. They are everywhere. They won't stop harassing you, and they are the only real source of damage to you because fire damage over time is not blocked by armor. And yeah. So yeah, I complained enough about them. I have to say, oh yeah, that guy with a little heart there, that's the mob you find, you kill it, you get the broken ass diamond protection 3 max health helmet that you can then upgrade in the same area to netherite. So it's like, sure. I was complaining about the lapis lazuli. I think it's weird that you introduce the enchantment table before lapis lazuli. I don't know, it's a weird decision. It's not really big a complaint, because then you later get a shit ton of lapis lazuli all over the map. I love the mob design of this map, but complain. The white particle mobs, I think they are super underutilized. Super underutilized. I would have loved to see more of them because it's a mechanic you introduced in like the second area, at the end of the second area, and I thought there was gonna be more mobs like based around that. And I love what you did with the diamond helmet guy, although he's super broken. That he drops a special thing. I thought it was gonna be like a prominent thing, but no, not really. It's used like 4 or 5 times throughout the map, and it's not really meaningful outside of like 2 mobs, which are of course the diamond guy and the ravager. But I think the overall I think the overall mob design of this map is really good. The enchantments and the books, obviously the enchantment table is broken. The books, I like what you did with bookshelves, but it also was kinda annoying. Like every single time I saw some bookshelf, I was looking at like every bookshelf in the room just to see if there was an actual real bookshelf. But I do like that. I do like it. It's cool. It's clever. I actually do like what you did there with the bookshelves, and I think it's cool. And I think you should do it again, actually, if you could go down that route. But honestly, yeah, just useless places, please, or give me a water bucket. But then so it's gonna be like you get a water bucket to skip all the lava. But whatever. Use something that hits hard instead. If you fucking please. I'm gonna die. I was underutilized. I would have liked to see more mobs. Every time I killed a white particle mob, I thought it was gonna drop me something cool, but they never did. I mean, once or twice. Because that's almost how you introduce it. You kill the mob and they drop a note. And I thought it was gonna be like that. It's not really meaningful. It's not different than respawn. Honestly. Which is kinda sad. I feel like I'm shitting on your map too much, but I actually fucking love the map. It's super cool, super fun. I had a really good time. I finished the map in like I just binged the shit out of the map. It was super fun to play. It's the layout. I will praise you again and again. I think the level design in at least 90% of your areas are super good. The interiors are probably some of, if not the best interiors designs gameplay-wise that I've seen in any map that I've played. Oh, the visuals of this map also, it's also super good looking map. Like honestly, just look at this shit. I mean, ignore the memes. It's super, it's super good looking, and it's super good. It's nice. It's nice. It's just a nice map. It's just a really nice map, and everyone should play it. Everyone should fucking play it. It has a lot of issues, yes. But it is a really good map. And I think I'm actually just waiting for your next map because this was really good, and I really wanna play another cake map. An evolution from this one. The open world was super well done. You can get basically from any area to any area, which is a good thing and a bad thing because whatever. A lot the open world issue where you skip progress, but like whatever. Yeah, I really have nothing more to say about this. The usual enchanting. I'm not gonna talk about it really. I think I talked about it. This is, yeah, that's the map. That's the, I fucking love this map. And I'm waiting for more. Really, it's a great map. 10 out of 10. I mean, not really 10 out of 10. I'm never gonna rate a map 10 out of 10 unless it's a me. But just really great map. Everyone should play it. Thanks a lot, Cake, for making this. I had a lot of fun.